What's up, YouTube family? It's your girl KandidwithKayla, and I'm back with another freaking video. Y'all already know what time it is. It's time for Nuke's Top 5. Today we're going to be looking at this top 5 ghost videos that'll make you cry like a big old baby. But not us, because we OGs around here. We don't get scared, okay? We don't get scared around here. Now, before we get into today's video, if you're new to this channel, then you might as well go ahead and subscribe since you're here. I mean, obviously, you like my content. If you like story times, reviews, and reactions, such as this one, then you found yourself in the right place. So just, I'll wait. Alright, that was enough time for you to hit that subscribe button, okay? If you're not new to this channel, thank you for tuning back in again. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all ran the likes and the views up on my last video, on that Lil Nas X video. If you want to go check out that reaction, it'll be somewhere up here. So, without further ado, child, let's just go ahead and get right into today's freaking video.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Attachment. Tammy Jermathy says that paranormal activity has become a regular part of her life. Tammy believes that a dark entity has attached itself to her and follows her from home to home, no matter where she moves. Tammy is so intent on capturing evidence of the supernatural activity that she experiences on a daily basis that she set up multiple motion-activated security cameras all around her home in Mountain House, California. For the first time ever, she captures what she has witnessed firsthand throughout her life on camera.
What is that? Oh, that's a dog. First of all, y'all, I thought this little puppy was a little ghost. Am I the only one who thought that the little puppy was a ghost? Because it was just sitting there like creepy. Why she got a shirt on the puppy? I don't know. So many questions about that puppy. What is that?
Her cameras capture extreme poltergeist activity as furniture and objects move on their own. And then, most terrifying of all, a pale figure can be seen looking out from behind a wall. And these spooky incidents are just the beginning of what Tammy captures on her cameras.
The beginning?
On January 30th, 2020, Tammy packs up her life and moves from California to her new home in McKinney, Texas. Almost immediately after moving in, the paranormal activity starts up once again, and the events only seem to get worse as Tammy, her cats, and even her dog are terrorized by the dark presence in her home.
So he's literally been standing there now for about 10 minutes. Won't come when I call him. Hasn't moved at all. Just keeps staring.
First of all, cats creep me out. I'm sorry if you're a cat lover, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like cats don't scare the crap out of me. Like, look at that. Just look at that, y'all. Just look. That's not scary. Like, why is you even looking at me like this? You my pet, and you in here looking at me like you ready to fight? Get out. I'll put the cat out. This is the night the cat will be outside.
Really kind of creeping me out.
The ghost said he hungry. It's a hungry ghost.
Tammy's cats seem visibly spooked by something we can't see.
I'm visibly
spooked by the cat. And as her cute little doggy is alone in the kitchen, a fork suddenly launches from the dishes in the kitchen sink and lands in an empty frying pan. Another area in Tammy's new Texas home that seems to attract a lot of supernatural activity is her bedroom, where she keeps a collection of antique dolls, old photos, and clothing in a wood.
Why? Why is she keeping antique dolls and stuff like that? We all know that is where the spirits reside. That's probably why the stuff following her from one place to another, because she taking these dolls, and it's probably in one of the dolls. Like, girl.
And then glass display cabinet.
Do better, people. I told you. Oh, no, ma'am. It's the Bride of Chucky.
Over the years, Tammy has captured countless motion-activated videos of terrifying activity in her home, and she begins to share her videos online on TikTok for the world to see. She immediately begins to receive a lot of attention from concerned paranormal fans as she frequently uploads her haunting experiences.
What?
To Tammy's horror, the unknown entity that she captured on camera in her old home seems to have returned with a vengeance.
Oh my God, y'all. So this cat, look.
Turned
Watch this.
with a vengeance.
That didn't scare y'all? Oh my God, I thought the cat was a creature. Well. Oh. Oh. Dios mío.
A strange mist seems to appear in Tammy's kitchen, living room, and bedroom. Creepiest of all, the same pale figure that she captured on camera in California seems to appear in her new Texas home's bathroom mirror. So what do you think is going on in Tammy's home? Could a dark entity have made a connection to her and now be following her from home to home?
Yeah.
Never stopping? As always, I leave it up to you to decide.
Oh nah,
you
buddy.
can watch all of Tammy's paranormal experiences over on her TikTok page, The Haunted One 36. And her
Okay, so just real quick, I'm gonna start the video. I'm not gonna talk too long, but what do y'all think? Do y'all think that it's maybe in the doll? Because I think it's got something to do with those dolls in her house. Like, it's just not a good idea to keep antique dolls in your house, especially if you're dealing with paranormal activity. Like, obviously, I would have been threw them in an incinerator. I'm always trying to burn something. If you one of my followers, my subscribers, then you know that my solution is always to just burn
YouTube channel,
stuff.
The
That's how you
Haunted
get them
One.
spirits up off you. Burn them.
Leave and Die. Popular
Leave and
Japanese
die?
ghost hunters Gachan, Daichan, and Yasuke from the YouTube channel Clip Store are contacted by a viewer who tells them the story of the historic Sabukawa village in Miyazaki Prefecture, Japan. The small Japanese village was built way back in 1597 in a remote area high in the mountains. The mountain village had no roads and was a bit dangerous to travel to.
Okay.
So by the mid-1900s, many of the villagers began to leave the settlement. By 1989, the historic 400-year-old Sabukawa village was completely abandoned. An anonymous viewer tells the ghost hunters that a few years ago, a friend of hers went to visit the decaying and empty houses of Sabukawa village, deep in the mountains. The urban explorer told her that he was confronted by an angry old couple who seemed to be living in the abandoned village. Strangely, they told him to, quote, leave and die. Allegedly, only 6 months after his journey to the village
Dang,
and
I
the
gotta do
bizarre
both.
meeting, the man passed away. Now, the viewer says that as inaccessible as the mountain village
I
is,
feel like we're not supposed to be watching this. I mean, leave and die. I think that's rude. Like, can I have an option? Like, dang, if I leave, why I gotta die?
it seems very unlikely
I don't
that an
understand.
old
I might as
couple
well stay
would be
and
living
live.
there all alone. So considering the odd encounter and the man's subsequent death, the viewer is convinced that the people that her friend met were actually angry, vengeful spirits. The Clip Store team sets out to investigate whether the abandoned Sabukawa village might be haunted. When they arrive at the location, they realize just how hard it is to reach the town. They have to leave their car and continue hiking on foot. After they finally arrive at the village, the team decides to split up and meet back in 30 minutes. They all set timers on their phones and go their separate ways to explore. In the dead of night, Clip Store host Gachan discovers the ruins of an abandoned school. What happens next is downright creepy.
Yeah, y'all giving me another ad is downright creepy. Y'all, I keep telling y'all that I'm gonna get the little ad blocker thing, and then I just never do. I promise I'm gonna do it.
いやもう無理だね。傾いてるしな。え 傾いてるしな。
Oh, I hear it.
え？走る足音みたいなして。え？え？は？え？めっちゃ。誰？誰もいるわけないけどさ。
Gachan discovers that the building is on the verge of collapse, but still from somewhere inside, he hears the sound of someone running, followed by the loud bang of something slamming or falling.
Oh, y'all done scared the spirits. Turn it off.
Gachan's timer alerts him that the 30 minutes are up, and then there's some strange loud bang from inside the creepy building that seems to agree. Gachan returns to the entrance of the village where he finds fellow investigator Yasuke.
Bro, scare me.
Two guys wait for their friend Daichan, but he just never shows up. The guys start to get worried and decide to go look for him.
Y'all, in these videos, sometimes the scariest stuff be the stuff that's not even scary, like how the cat was scary looking, or like right now, when he just came out that building and panned the camera to that man, to his friend, I almost just jumped out my seat because I really thought that was a ghost.
Search, they finally
It was
find Daichan in what appears to be a long abandoned house.
Daichan? 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 Daichan?
Daichan is confused and possibly dehydrated, just sitting there as if in a daze. But his camera is still recording. Fearing for Daichan's health and safety, they decide to just get out of there and make the long hike back to the car. Later, when they look back at Daichan's captured footage, they are shocked to their core. Daichan seems to have encountered something absolutely terrifying. This is the footage from Daichan's camera.
はい、それでは大ちゃんは今からこの山の上に登って。この家めちゃくちゃ綺麗じゃない。今まで見た家より一番綺麗なんやけど、誰も住んでないよね。結構しっかり残ってる。うわぁ、仏壇、神棚が置いてる。
Oh, no way. Is the camera doing that? Just get out. Oh my God, I want him to get out. What was that? What was that? What was that? Go back, go back, go back. Oh no. Yeah, I saw it. We all saw it. Get out. Look, look, look. Is it coming back? Oh my God, y'all. Bruh, I don't even know what to say.
Daichan suddenly sees a bizarre pale face staring back at him from behind a door. In shock, he stumbles back and falls, but when he gets back up,
chills, and it's in the middle of the
mysterious
daytime.
creepy face
I'm outside.
has disappeared. But then,
y'all, I like got chills. I'm literally on my back patio, like in the daytime, and I have freaking chills. I'm so scared.
as he turns around, he sees a man wearing a traditional Japanese robe, kneeling at a Buddhist altar on the other side of the abandoned home. Later, when his friends find him and Gachan walks outside, the same terrifying apparition of the man in the robe can be seen at the window, just watching him as he leaves.
I couldn't see the man in the robe as well, but I saw the shadow. I do see the shadow. Oh.
So did the Clip Store team capture real paranormal activity in the abandoned Sabukawa village? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire two-part investigation with even more scary paranormal moments over on the Japanese YouTube channel, Clip Store. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5.
What do y'all think about that one? Like, that was pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie.
Now, if you watched Nuke's Top 5 for very long, you know all about the YouTube channel Ghosts of Carmel, Maine.
Yeah, I know this guy.
For anyone new, here's a quick recap. So a man named Kent Burris says that he and his family live in a house that is extremely haunted by multiple ghosts. Over the years, Kent has posted over 100 spooky paranormal video captures to his channel, Ghosts of Carmel, Maine.
Okay, there he is, in the window again. You gotta say something or do something. Oh my God! No! Oh.
Now, in Kent's latest video series, he plans to spend 72 hours all alone.
Y'all, I seen that video where the cat jumps out the window and then he pans back and it's a man. I seen it 1,000 times. It never gets less scary. Like, y'all gotta go follow him.
As he believes this might ramp up the paranormal activity and also make the incidents easier to verify.
This video is about being alone in the lamb house for 72 hours. Because when you sleep in this house and you know there's other people in this house, you know, you question whether something was paranormal related, but you're not sure because there's other people in the house or the cats are in the house. Now, during this 72 hours, the cat stayed out on the porch the whole time.
Throughout the day and night, Kent captures multiple strange EVPs throughout his home, and some of the messages are truly disturbing.
Are you in the kitchen now? Female disembodied voice.
I don't hear any of this.
And some of the supernatural EVPs that Kent captures even seem to be chilling through.
Yeah, I'm not trying to make this a funny video, but they said that he said demon, and I heard semen. So, like, that could have been anything. I don't believe those EVP things.
At him. Now, as Ken is recording EVPs, he is also capturing video. When he reviews his footage later, he realizes that he captured something else in his house. Something absolutely horrifying.
Now, when I was doing the captions on these EVPs, I noticed something really strange by the steps. Well, I went to brighten it up and just to check it out, just out of curiosity.
Oh, did y'all see that? Here comes a freaking ad. Did y'all see that? Yo. See, he need to move. I don't understand. I know that's the family house or whatever. But like, it's okay. I will leave. You can have it. Oh, it's just...
dark figure with an odd distorted face seems to be peering at Kent from around the corner of a doorway.
Oh my God.
It's so dark that he doesn't even notice.
That's a man!
Later, Kent heads upstairs to film in his bedroom, but he suddenly hears an odd, unexplained noise right behind him.
Now, when I go through the door of the bedroom, I hear a strange sound behind me, and I turn the camera around really fast. Now, I didn't see anything there, but out of curiosity, when I was going over these recordings, after I saw what was captured on the stairway, I also brightened up, lightened up the recording when I spun the camera around, and there was another strange anomaly captured.
Kent hears a noise, and as he spins around, he captures an unexplained shadow that seems to descend the stairs and disappear from sight.
I thought that was just the camera.
Kent capture evidence of the paranormal in his home? Check out his full 2-part series over on his channel, Ghosts of Carmel, Maine, and decide for yourself. Viewer videos. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Jordan By sent in a video that he took while on an exploration trip to Bodmin Moor in Cornwall, England. Bodmin Moor is a very remote 80-mile stretch of land that is full of eerie legends and historic abandoned properties and ruins. The area is so remote that Jordan and his friend James Wheeler had to walk 3 hours into the wilderness just to find it. One bit of famous folklore from this area is the gruesome tale of Charlotte Diamond, a young girl who in 1844 had her life tragically and brutally taken on Bodmin Moor. The man who took her life, Matthew Weeks, was hanged for his crime, and to this day it is said that both of their spirits roam the moorlands. So, Jordan and his friend James are taking videos of an abandoned home in the middle of nowhere in Bodmin Moor, and they capture something truly chilling. Did you see it?
No.
When the footage is slowed down, the face of a child can be seen looking into the window from the other side of the abandoned building.
Oh.
Jordan doesn't even notice and has no idea what he's just recorded, as the little face seems to just duck away from the window. The explorer claims that he and his friend James were the only ones there, and he believes that the face might belong to the restless spirit of Charlotte Diamond, the girl who lost her life there so many years ago.
Oh.
But what do you think this could be?
That's kind of sad.
Let me know down in the comments. In another creepy video, Nuke's Top 5 viewer Yanis Tassis from the city of Kozani, Greece, claims that he was on his way home one night when suddenly he hears a very bizarre sound. He quickly takes out his phone and begins to record.
What are the noises?
Eso mucho. Malaca. Tiene ese mal. Tiene tipo tal. Malaca. Ay, hijo de padre. Traemos malaca.
Giannis explains that the small structure is the entrance to the town's water tank, and he believes that whatever he's hearing might be something echoing from inside the tank. But echoing from where? Either way,
bro, that made me think about that story with that girl. Y'all know the girl who, was it Lamb? Something, her last name was Lamb, I think. The one who died in the freaking water tank on top of the hotel. If you never seen that, just Google girl body found in water tank. And you'll find it. It's everywhere. It's on YouTube. It's all the way. I want to say her name was like Melissa Lamb or Jaleesa Lamb, but I know her last name was Lamb. So don't quote me on the first name, but literally they don't know how in the world it happened. She was found in a freaking water tank, and people were drinking this water in this hotel, and then they said it was like a weird color, or it was like tasting weird, and that's what made them go check the freaking water tank, and this girl body was in there. Like, that's that. Please go in there and figure out that's a person. But then again, it could have just been a noise. It could have just been a noise that, like, you know how older buildings settle and like rust and pipes settle. Like, maybe it was a noise coming from the pipes or something. What y'all think? Or am I just trying to make too many excuses?
Viewer Jessie Chapman claims that late one night her sister, who lives in West Virginia, captured something very strange on her CCTV doorbell camera, and she simply can't explain it.
Ooh. Ooh. I know y'all see that. Girl.
A creepy translucent figure appears to be walking on the lawn right in front of Jessie's sister. But Jessie's sister says she didn't see anyone or anything at the time.
She all in her ears.
And she has no idea what the security camera captured that night. But whether it's something paranormal or just some very, very odd video glitch, as always, I leave it up to you to decide. The House
that was a little
of
bit
the Scarecrow.
creepy.
Paranormal investigators Kevin Barranco and Fabio Adauco from the popular YouTube channel Archivo Extinto travel to an abandoned farmhouse in Mexico that locals claim is extremely haunted by a bizarre humanoid entity that they call, quote, the Scarecrow. It is said that an elderly couple who used to live in the large farmhouse tragically passed away after being abandoned by their own family.
Dang.
Their remains were not discovered for many years, and the farm was left in a severe state of decay. Over the years, local residents and even visitors to the farm began to tell the frightening story of a scarecrow-like spirit that terrorizes anyone who dares to set foot on the haunted property. Ghost hunters Kevin and Fabio set out to investigate whether the stories are true.
I'm scared
Very
of
soon
scarecrows
after the guys
anyway,
arrived, they found
so-
something strange hidden behind a pile of bricks, and immediately after they pry it loose and pick it up, they witness something downright creepy.
No es como sacarlo, güey. Está súper atorada, güey. Está súper atorada, güey.
Oh my god.
Con un dedo
Stop touching stuff.
Es como una pipa, ¿no? Creo que sí. ¿Fijas? Ah, no mames. ¿Qué?
Whoa.
Me lo llevo. Cuidado.
Hola. ¿Alguien se metió?
Kevin and Fabio find an odd small figurine hidden underneath a pile of bricks. And then suddenly, right behind them, a door closes on its own. The two explorers immediately head in to investigate. But they find nothing to explain the door's movement. As they continue to look around, things take a terrifying turn.
What's gonna happen? Alright, you two. Come on with all this.
Cuidado. Se vio algo allá.
Y'all saw that?
Allá, cuidado.
What?
Allá. Allá, cuidado. Se vio algo allá. No mames. Cuidado. Hola. ¿Qué viste? No sé, pero algo se vio. Solo vi que algo se metió aquí, güey.
Bueno, no me asustes, ¿qué viste?
Güey.
No me asustes, ¿qué viste?
Fue una sombra negra. Justo aquí. En este lado, güey. Aquí como si se fuera metiendo hacia acá, güey. ¿Sabes?
¿Aquí?
Sí, güey.
Kevin spots someone or something looking at them from behind a doorway. They rush over, but again, no one there. That's when the two friends hear a blood-curdling deep growl or shriek coming from somewhere nearby. So did Kevin and Fabio capture the sinister humanoid entity that the locals call, quote, the Scarecrow? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can check out this full investigation and many more creepy videos over on the YouTube channel, Archivo Extinto.
I'm good.
Thanks so much for watching. Look at my...
So y'all, that one was one for the books. That was a good little scare. Had a couple jump scares in it. Off top, the first one was the scariest one to me because it just felt like it was real, and then like it said it was following her from place to place, and that kind of stuff really does happen. So that creeps me out more than all the other videos because those were one-off events. Those were not cases of someone being haunted for real. Like that first girl was being haunted, her cat was being haunted. Also the one with the freaking Buddhist thing, that was a bit scary too because bro was shook. Bro was shook. He was on that ground like I thought he was praying or something. I really feel like he was about to be possessed if they wouldn't have came in there. Like they probably saved him by coming in there. But y'all let me know in the comments which one y'all thought was the scariest. Were they even scary to you guys? And I've been putting my stuff on TikTok, so some of my TikTokers have been looking into some of them being fake, being hoaxes. So if you think they are, like my last video, they said they think that the lady was snatched across the room by a tripwire. So if you guys think you know what's going on, if there's any other things going on in these videos that's not adding up, let me know down in the comments, okay? Again, thank you guys so much for running up the likes and the views on my last video. Also, thank y'all so much because your girl is at 301 subscribers and I've been working so hard to get here. So thank y'all so much for subscribing. I appreciate you guys so much. But that's all for now, and of course, as usual, until next time, peace.